The Supreme Court delivered President Trump a rare unanimous win in a case regarding the manner in which federal courts review asylum decisions made by immigration judges.
It is a big win because it shows that there's a high bar to getting asylum, and it shows that the power is in the immigration judges. You can't have Court of Appeals judges or Supreme Court judges second-guessing.
Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson penned the unanimous ruling reaffirming that federal appeals courts cannot easily overturn asylum decisions made by immigration judges.
And that's amazing that the liberal Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson wrote the opinion, meaning that it was so much in favor of the Trump administration that even she had to agree to a rule in favor of the Trump administration.
According to the Immigration and Nationality Act, illegal aliens may seek asylum by claiming they face persecution in their home country. Immigration judges then vet those claims, deciding whether to grant asylum or issue deportation papers. Paul Kamenar explains the specific situation that prompted the case.
So that's what this family did. They're from El Salvador. They came in and said, we have a fear of persecution because back in our home country, we were targeted by some gang, they shot my brother-in-law, etc. And the immigration judge said, well, you don't have a well-founded fear of persecution in your whole country. You could have moved to another part of the country. And the immigration judge, which is appointed by the Justice Department, ruled against them and went to an appeals judge, which is also in the Justice Department. And finally, it went to a court of appeals, and they upheld that decision. And then it went to the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court said, you have to defer to the immigration judges because they see the evidence. Unless there's substantial evidence to the contrary, that no reasonable adjudicator would say that, oh, you do have a fear of persecution, etc., that you do get asylum, that you have to defer. So it's a very high standard that the asylee has to meet before they can be granted asylum. And in this case, they didn't meet it.
Migrants can appeal the decision to an agency within the executive branch called the Board of Immigration Appeals, and then to the Federal Appeals Court after that. But the unanimous ruling barred the Federal Appeals Court from redeciding the issue themselves unless the evidence is overwhelming.
This is a big ruling because you have these other liberal courts granting these asylum applications, but now it's going to really turn around this whole process.
Would you say this is a major obstacle removed from the president's mass deportation campaign?
Well, yes, because a lot of them were saying, wait a minute, I've still got my asylum application pending. And they had their court dates down the road, etc.
This isn't the only immigration case on docket, as the Supreme Court is set to hear oral arguments on a case challenging President Trump's executive order on birthright citizenship on April 1st. Another case that could significantly impact immigration law in this country. Daniel Baldwin, One American News, the White House.